and welcome to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys. I'm Kern Cherry, your host with over 30 years experience in the healthcare field. Our goal of the show is to educate, empower, and inform caregivers across the Gulf Coast while ensuring that you are not alone in your caregivers' journeys. Today we have with us Loretta Bridges of the Bancorp South, and she's going to share her caregivers journeys with us today. And then we have Curtis Cotten of Cotten Consulting, and he'll be giving us a little finance advice. And in addition to that, we also have Christine Coker, one of our top influencers of the Gulf Coast, and she is with the Mississippi State University Coastal Research and Extension Center. And she will be sharing with us what they do, and we'll be right back after these commercials.
Really? And you say you love your grandma? Call 888-936-6832 or visit handydandymoving.com. Handy Dandy comes in handy.
Taking care of your aging parents or disabled child can be difficult. PRN is here to help. We specialize in assisting family members and caregivers in keeping their loved ones in their preferred living environment. We provide assistance in homemaker and adult sitter services, nursing assistance, personal care aides, and will even help you with your everyday errands. We have services available 24 hours a day. We'll help you figure out what you need and tailor the hours and services to fit. You can keep up with our show called Caregivers Journeys on Cable 1 Channel 1007 or Uverse Channel 17. If you need help with taking care of your aging parent or disabled child, call and make an appointment with us today at 228-385-2603. For more info, visit our website, prnhomecareservices.com.
They go above and beyond what any of the other casinos do.
They make you feel at home.
They make you feel like family.
You ready?
They make you feel at home right away.
I can't even tell you how many hugs I've had today.
Never ever experienced anything but positive and lovely people and fantastic times.
I don't want to go anywhere else. I won't stay anywhere else. I've done all the other casinos. This is my casino.
In marketing, my client's success is highly dependent upon me. Success Women's Conference gave me the tools and confidence that I needed in order to provide creative solutions to my clients.
Last year's Success Women's Conference inspired me professionally and personally. The motivational speaker enlightened me on what was possible in my career.
Come to the Success Women's Conference September 20th and 21st at the IP Casino Resort and Spa.
Welcome back to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys. I'm joined by a good friend, Loretta Bridges, who's with Bancorp South, and I didn't even realize you've been there that long, for at least 16 years, over 16 years
Yes,
combined. And so anyway, my good friend Tiffany, I think we met, did we meet through Tiffany Mail? I'm not sure, but
I think so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't realize your background as far as you went to Jackson State.
Jackson State
Yes. We got JSU in the house.
Yes, D.I. love.
So anyway, and you're from Tylertown,
Yes,
Hattiesburg area. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've actually been down here since 1992.
92.
All right. And you have a son?
I have 3 children.
3 children.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, she's like me. You had a full house.
Yes, had a full house. Yes, ma'am.
You have a full house. Okay. So anyway, so now you're the branch manager at Bancorp South, downtown East Biloxi, right?
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
So anyway, you actually have a great story on that because you actually moved from a teller all the way up to the branch manager. Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. So anyway, I remember you and I talking one day. I remember you calling me and we were talking about your mother. And actually, I noticed that your mom seemed to be a person of strength.
Yes.
Yes. And so she actually did I read correctly that she actually took care of her husband and her mom similar times, and they passed during the same time frame?
Yes. Well, she took care of them simultaneously, actually. Mother was sick for a while, and not long after, my dad suffered a stroke.
Oh.
So she had to kind of juggle back and forth and taking care of them both because her mother at the time was in another place.
Okay.
And then of course her husband, and they did both pass away some years later.
Right.
But however, they passed away within 2 weeks time frame of each other.
So that had to be really hard on her.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But I'm sure you learned a lot from watching your mom taking care of her mom and then of course your father as well.
Oh yeah, we kept in touch all the time, and encouragement and going to Tylertown to check on her was a priority.
So when your mother actually got sick, how did y'all figure out that there was something going on? Because typically with a person such as your mom, they tend to hide things because they don't want their kids to know.
Yes.
So
exactly.
how did you figure out that there was something going on?
We actually did not figure it out. She told me.
Okay.
She called and she told me, but she did not tell me right away. It wasn't until after she was diagnosed we found out she had had a mammogram 2 months prior. Was supposed to have a mammogram 2 months prior. And so she ended up revealing it to us herself.
So you and your siblings actually stepped up to take care of your mom?
Yes, it was my sister and I. It's just the 2 of us.
Right.
And my sister lives in Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
And I'm here in Mississippi. So Hattiesburg was where she
was living.
And diagnosed, and her doctor was there. So her life was in that area, and that was the closest. But although my sister would travel every 2 weeks from Tennessee in order to be a part of her chemotherapy.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So she did the long-distance caregiving. That's tough, but it's, of course, worth it when you're taking care of a loved one.
Yes, ma'am.
So your mom went through this process. Did y'all get any other help involved? I know you and I had talked about home health and hospice and those type of, what actually occurred? Because I remember reading that it was a very short period of time.
Yes. Well, we just kind of tightened our belt. My mom was a private type, so after reaching out, I was doing research, I think, when I called you on getting a little help, but had to have a conversation with the family members and decide, okay, we just got to work a little harder.
Right.
And that's what we did. I did have some church members, a church family that stepped in, and they helped as well. So.
Wow. So you got the community involved.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and that's probably better for her personality. Being the strength type person, they tend to want to keep people that's in their life normally. So how did you deal with it? The whole process. What did you do to really deal with the issue, especially after you lost your mom? Because it was only like 6 months, right? So
yes, the time frame was about 6 months.
So I know you're a God-fearing woman.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm assuming that you did a lot of praying.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely, from beginning to end and still now. So, and I know that's what gets me through it, the strength from God.
Okay. So I appreciate you coming on and sharing. A lot of people think that they're alone in this process, but there are a lot of us going through it, myself as well. So I appreciate you taking time to come on and talk about, you know, taking care of your mom and stuff, and how you and your sister came together. I also want to thank your company, Bancorp South, for joining Success Women's Conference this year as a sponsor again.
Yay,
Yay,
yes. Yeah, we're
yay.
excited about
We
it.
can't wait. We thank you for coming on, Loretta, and joining us today. And we will be right back after these commercials with Curtis Cotten of Cotten Consulting.
Taking care of your aging parents or disabled child can be difficult. PRN is here to help. We specialize in assisting family members and caregivers in keeping their loved ones in their preferred living environment. We provide assistance in homemaker and adult sitter services, nursing assistance, personal care aides, and will even help you with your everyday errands. We have services available 24 hours a day. We'll help you figure out what you need and tailor the hours and services to fit. You can keep up with our show called Caregivers Journeys on Cable 1 Channel 1007 or Uverse Channel 17. If you need help with taking care of your aging parent or disabled child, call and make an appointment with us today at 228-385-2603. For more info, visit our website, prnhomecareservices.com.
In marketing, my client's success is highly dependent upon me. Success Women's Conference gave me the tools and confidence that I needed in order to provide creative solutions to my clients.
Last year's Success Women's Conference inspired me professionally and personally. The motivational speaker enlightened me on what was possible in my career.
Come to the Success Women's Conference September 20th and 21st at the IP Casino Resort and Spa.
They go above and beyond what any of the other casinos do.
They make you feel at home.
They make you feel like family.
They make you feel at home right away.
I can't even tell you how many hugs I've had today.
Never ever experienced anything but positive and lovely people and fantastic times.
I don't want to go anywhere else. I won't stay anywhere else. I've done all the other casinos. This is my casino.
Yes. Welcome back to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys. And I'm here with a really good friend, Curtis Cotten of Cotten Consulting. And actually, you have 3 different businesses. You and your wife have 3 business total, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Well, many of y'all might know, well, you may or may not know, well, Curtis actually graduated from D'Iberville and was a football star along with his brothers.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and we all know his famous wife, Lakeisha.
Yeah.
Lakeisha Cotten.
Superstar.
Yes, yes, yes. So we got 2 superstars in the house. So you actually graduated. You know, I did not realize that you have a bachelor's and then a master's. And,
Absolutely.
And you don't even look old enough to have worked teaching for 13 years.
Oh, stop it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Stop it.
And look, if y'all don't know, I call it the little one. Israel, who's always running around. That's your mini-me.
That's my
That
mini-me.
is your mini-me.
That's him. That's him.
Yes. So anyway, so you graduated from the other school, Mississippi Valley.
Delta Devils all the way. Absolutely.
That's Jackson State competition. Okay, all right.
Homecoming, get ready,
All right,
y'all.
okay,
Get ready.
great. So anyway, so what I really wanted to know is, after teaching for all those years, what made you decide that you wanted to actually go out and help people and go out full time? Tell us about you and what you're doing.
Well, I had a friend of mine back in 2009. It was a great friend of mine that had come over to my house one evening and sat down with me and shared with me some things that he was going to do about his family vision and helping him expand his vision. It really attracted me to see him lose 100 pounds, and it really stretched my mind. So 6 years later, I decided it inspired me, and I wanted to do the same thing because I was attracted to that. And anytime I see somebody that loses 100 pounds, it tells me to myself they have to change their mindset and their thinking.
Right.
So along with that journey, I was able to do the same thing, and I saw him work hard. But what my father and mother taught me, they taught me how to work really hard and survive, but they never taught me how to own a business.
Right.
So it took my time. It stole a lot of my time. So you asked me that question. I had 5 jobs. I really did. I taught school. I coached football. I drove a bus. I also had my own lawn service. I played ministry. We had a lot of different hats. But what I didn't have was a lot of time, and that stole a lot of my time. Money was great, but no time. So I wanted to own my own business, and that's the reason I'm here today to talk about a little bit of that.
So you actually had 5 jobs. Well, first of all, most people living today, if they're a young couple and they have kids, or whether they don't have kids, it takes a couple of jobs to kind of get things going. But once you get in your mindset that owning your own business and taking that leap of faith can actually eliminate a lot of that. So tell us some of the things that you actually do, and how do you help people come into what you're doing?
Absolutely. Well, good question. I really want to talk about the fact that I'm into the financial industry, and I want to help correct the financial industry, correct an injustice in the financial industry. I'm so motivated by the crusade. There's so many people that, number one, really don't understand how money works. And so in the money industry, people buy the wrong type of life insurance. We want to help people correct it in shape. Anything that's attached to a cash value savings, we want to help families understand the importance of that. And then just helping people learn how their money works. Money, people work hard for every day, but their money's not working for them.
Right.
And so what we really want to help families understand is that there's a crusade out there for correcting people's way of how to learn how to make their money work for them.
So part of your thing that you do is help people to understand how money operates. And so basically you help walk them through maybe what they have and kind of show them what may work for them.
Yeah, just giving them a better way of how to do things on a better way. A lot of people, in my vision is I want people to fit in my vision. My wife and I have a huge vision in the music ministry, and we want to be able to help families by giving them, making a difference in their lives and not just making a living. And so with that, having a business has allowed me to be able to buy my time back, be able to help me fund my wife's ministry and her music industry because of the things that she has a vision to do for people. So being able to help people has helped us along the way.
Right, and you saving money as well.
Saving money, making money, and helping people keep money.
So basically, you do a free evaluation of people's finance, and then you go from there as far as showing them something that might be better but compatible on where they're trying to go.
Absolutely. We'll help people maybe save money, make money, and keep their money by just giving them an actual opportunity of seeing where they are currently with their finances in the way of that just being the way it is right now. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I know your wife, Lakeisha, is also your partner in this, and you know we all love Lakeisha.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Wherever she going, most of us are going too. Absolutely. So I really appreciate you coming on and sharing. So basically, tell people how they can reach you if they want to learn more about what you're doing.
Oh, great question. Well, look, my phone number is 228-860-2026. I'm with Cotten Consulting, and you can reach me through email at Cotten, C-O-T-T-E-N, with that underscore at yahoo.com.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today, Curtis. I look forward to having you back again. And we will be right back with Christine Cotten of the Mississippi State University Coastal Research and Extension Center.
Taking care of your aging parents or disabled child can be difficult. PRN is here to help. We specialize in assisting family members and caregivers in keeping their loved ones in their preferred living environment. We provide assistance in homemaker and adult sitter services, nursing assistance, personal care aides, and will even help you with your everyday errands. We have services available 24 hours a day. We'll help you figure out what you need and tailor the hours and services to fit. You can keep up with our show called Caregivers Journeys on Cable 1 Channel 1007 or Uverse Channel 17. If you need help with taking care of your aging parent or disabled child, call and make an appointment with us today at 228-385-2603. For more info, visit our website, prnhomecareservices.com.
In marketing, my client's success is highly dependent upon me. Success Women's Conference gave me the tools and confidence that I needed in order to provide creative solutions to my clients.
Last year's Success Women's Conference inspired me professionally and personally. The motivational speaker enlightened me on what was possible in my career.
Come to the Success Women's Conference September 20th and 21st at the IP Casino Resort and Spa.
Really? And you say you love your grandma? Call 888-936-6832 or visit handydandymoving.com. Handy Dandy comes in handy.
Welcome back to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys. And I just had you adopted by the Cotten family. Christine Coker.
Hi.
Yes.
It's a good family to be adopted into.
It really is. It truly is. So anyway, I was in awe. I didn't realize you've been with your Mississippi State University for that long.
Yeah.
And 17 years?
17 years. It was the job that I took out of graduate school, and I'm still here.
Really?
Yeah.
And first of all, I didn't realize it was Dr. Christine Coker.
It is. I'm a professor, and I work with a lot of other professors. So we have the best gig ever because we work for Mississippi State, but we live on the coast.
Isn't that amazing? So you had the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Best school and your near the water.
Amazing.
Amazing. So you actually started off your schooling in Tennessee. So you and your husband, did y'all move down here and went straight into it, or
Yep.
what?
So we actually met at the University of Tennessee at Martin.
Oh, wow.
And so I went to graduate school in Tennessee, and then I did my doctorate at Auburn, and then we moved to the Mississippi Gulf Coast from there.
And okay, so you really have been together all that time, really. So tell me this. So what made you get in your particular job, which I didn't realize? I knew I had heard about the gardening and all that type of stuff, and I heard you talk about that. But tell me, what do y'all actually do? Because y'all are actually really involved in the food.
Yeah. So what I do is called urban horticulture. And so basically I work with folks that grow everything from a single potted plant on their balcony to a small farm. So, and anything in between. So my passion was always plants, but I am really passionate about feeding people.
Wow.
So about teaching people how to grow their own food, how to eat well, and also a lot about food security and making sure that everybody has access to good food.
Right, and then you can become a master gardener.
So yeah, the Master Gardener program is offered in every county in the state. You can call your local extension agent and find out when the next class is starting. You go to class for a few weeks, and then you actually give back with some volunteer time, so you get to garden.
Wow, so you actually, Mississippi State gets the benefit too.
Yeah.
So it's a plus,
Yeah,
a
for
win-win.
sure.
So in addition to that, you also have the Naturalist, which I like for the Gulf Coast. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Dr. Eric Sparks heads up the Master Naturalist program, and it's based at the Coastal R&E on Pops Ferry. And if you're interested in the environment, coastal ecology, marine science, the Master Natural class is a great way to learn about all that and also to give back to the community.
Wow, so they must have been really involved when we had all that after Katrina, Hurricane Katrina, and then the oil spill.
And they do a lot of work with the coastal cleanup as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, so so y'all really are doing a lot over there.
Sure.
Now, you know, I was really fascinated with the floral design. So y'all actually teach people how to make floral arrangements?
Yes, so Dr. Jim Del Prince is our Extension Floral Design Specialist. We're the only university that has an Extension Floral Design Specialist. He teaches a series of workshops, but he also has a class called Master Floral Designer where you can also take training, get a certificate, and volunteer back with your designer skills.
Oh my goodness. So tell me, how do these certificates really help most people? I know people, they're getting a certificate because they're being trained in it. So do people utilize this with their careers as well?
So some people do. Some people just like the idea of having a certificate and knowing they've done the training and it's sort of a gold star. With the Master Floral Designers, a lot of these folks are just floral enthusiasts, but they're really sort of taking their training to the next level, and it can spur them in a career path.
Wow. So you're really helping a lot of times with caregivers, and I don't know if people realize that when you lose somebody, there's a lot of free time and people are looking for things to do. And I know gardening is very relaxing, and so is actually putting flower arrangements together and stuff. So I feel like this is something that our caregivers really can look at. And I didn't know it existed.
So I do some work in horticulture therapy. And so there's actually a whole field of study that's all about gardening and the effect it has on people. And so people who maybe have physical impediments, gardening is really good to build those motor skills. Folks that are having mental distress, it will calm them down, ease agitation. So just being in touch with plants, with flowers, with the soil can really increase somebody's well-being.
Oh my goodness. And you know I'm an occupational therapist by trade, so this really feeds that part of me as well. So how do they get in contact with you if they want to learn more about it?
So we have a website, coastal.msstate.edu. You can also find us on extension.msstate.edu to find out about all the services that Extension offers. We actually have a presence in every county in the state, so wherever you are, you can find a program that fits you.
All right, so now we go over to what's coming up, which is the Success Women's Conference, and you're actually one of the top influencers of the community, which to me, you're making a big impact on the community, and it's such an honor to be able to recognize women like you at Success.
Oh, thanks.
So what are you thinking? How do you feel about the conference coming up?
So I'm so excited. I've already been on the website. I've already looked at the schedule. I'm already torn about which breakout sessions I'm going to go to because there's so much to choose from. Every year, I always leave so empowered and impacted by the speakers, but also the dynamic women that all come together for this conference. It really is amazing.
Yes, yes. And you know, me and my team, Dorothy, Tiffany, and I, being the leaders of the conference, we are fortunate this year to have so many women as co-chairs coming on board as well, and then over 70 volunteers. We're expecting over 800, well actually we're expecting close to 900 people. Wow. In addition, we have Lisa Nichols and Robin Roberts and her sister. So if you have not gotten your tickets, here's our website, that you can look at right now to get your tickets. You can call me at 228-239-1867. And I thank Christine for coming on today, along with Loretta and Curtis for joining us at the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journey. We'll see you next week.